guys, my name is Pears. If this is your first time actually watching my videos, I'm still in New York for my birthday. I'll be here until Saturday, so I have like 2 more days. But I just wanted to recap and talk about some things that I wish I would have known before I went to the US Open. So I went yesterday and I bought tickets at the Louis Armstrong Stadium, daytime tickets. It was so fun. I saw like a bunch of tennis stars up close, and it was something that I wish I could have done a lot sooner, because there's nothing like watching tennis players like live, like in real life. It's so different from watching TV. The first thing that I recommend is buy daytime tickets, because the nighttime sessions it was just so packed when I left. Like I had to leave. I had the day session tickets, and it lasted well after 7. And the day session tickets are supposed to be from 1 to 7, but who knows when the last match will end. It might go for 3 rounds, it might go for 5 rounds, who knows. It just depends on how long the players take. Unfortunately, the last game, Kyrgios versus his opponent, I forgot his name, they were going for 5 sets, so they were going past 7. So it was the day session people still in the stadium and the night session people coming and waiting, so it was just so packed when I was leaving. The lines were outrageous. It was just a sea of people. But when I first came to get my seat for the day session around like 9 o'clock, it was empty. Like I was able to walk everywhere without being in crowds. I was able to see tennis stars practice before I went to my seat. So I definitely recommend getting daytime tickets, because it's less crowded, way less crowded versus the nighttime tickets. Another pointer that I would recommend is bringing your own food. The food there is very expensive. I mean, if you don't mind paying at least $30 to eat a freaking taco or a pizza, or paying $10 for some water, then by all means do it. But if you want to save money, you are totally allowed to bring in food, like a banana, an orange, a bottle of water. There's even stations where you can refill your water bottle at. You don't have to pay $10 every time for water. There's stations right by the outside courts to refill your bottle, because the food there is very expensive. Also, please leave your backpacks at home. If you bring your backpack, then they will charge you to search your bag. But the thing is, they only allow certain size bags in. So the bag that they allow in, they will charge you like $10 to search it if it meets their standards to bring in. But if it doesn't, then you have to buy. You either have to like find a way to leave it somewhere, or you have to buy like a locker or something. You cannot bring it into the stadium. They are very strict about backpacks, so I just didn't bring any backpacks at all. Just bring your purse or a wallet or whatever. That's just the best thing, so you won't cause any problems. If you have front row seats at the Louis Armstrong Stadium, or if you are just viewing tennis matches at the outer courts, then I would recommend bringing some type of shade. Like I had sunglasses because the sun out there is brutal. And there are certain areas in the stadium, especially the front seats, that's uncovered. So you're gonna be like in direct sunlight if it's like sunny outside. It gets kind of hard to like endure, so I would recommend bringing sunblock, wearing jeans, bringing a jacket. I brought a jacket, thank goodness. I used to have some sort of covering for shade, something, because it can definitely get hot out there. Another thing is you don't have to spend 100 or thousands of bucks on a seat in order to enjoy watching tennis. There are plenty of fun, intense matches on the outer courts that are free. It's first come, first serve. So I would recommend coming around like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. to get like a seat in the outer courts. There are really interesting games and well-known players that play in the outer courts as well. So you don't have to buy seats inside of the stadiums. There's so many matches going on in the outer courts that are totally free. Other than that, just have fun. I had so much fun watching those players play right in front of me. There's also, players practicing in the outer courts. You can just walk up there and watch them practice. I saw Ons Jabeur and I saw Petra Kvitova. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. Saw her practicing. I saw Madison Keys practicing. So it's just amazing. You just stand there and watch them practice in the outer courts. And then after I watched them practice, I went back and explored the grounds. There's like shops, food areas, drink areas, like activities they could do, places where you could take pictures. So they do make it fun for you. It's not just about like just sitting there and watching tennis. There's other things you could do there too. So I did walk back after I like explored and saw what the grounds had. I walked back to my seat, and I just met like so many people there, and they were all friendly, and I just had a really good time watching the matches. I definitely would recommend going, and I am definitely looking into buying tickets for the Miami Open to see how that is. Well guys, I just hope that you enjoyed my video, and I hope these tips will definitely help you if you ever go. Alright, I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe.